Okay, welcome to Aftermath. We are in Angel. Here is an enemy that we drew, and Ringr, as a true solo player, is standing near the vending machine, but he has resolved I number 3, and I number 3 is encounter card 14 from the Discovery deck on the bottom of the encounter deck. So the encounter deck you draw from the top. So nothing happens right now. But it says here encounter Scrapper leader, and number of meatlings is number of characters -1, so that is 1 minus 1 is 0, so we have also a scrapper leader, and this is our scrapper leader. And I don't understand, because does this mean, yeah, but it says encounter, so there's only one red space here, so in E3 refers to this location. Encounter can I think they only spawn at a red location, so I'll just say they started here. Situation is hostile, and we need the scrapper leader. Encounter enemy deck for the scrapper leader. Scrapper leader, where was it? So scrapper leader goes into the next slot, and the first slot was already occupied by the scrapper. So things are getting a bit tense, I think. Okay. So that was what happens at I3. Then next turn, or at the end of the turn, I should say, the scrapper will attack or activate, because it has a threat card, so it will clobber. This means after attacking, if the target is not a big, no, it's a no-sit hamster. I don't think Ringr is big. It becomes Rattled. Attacking. What is attacking? Does he have to hit, or can is it just attacking or attack? So attack. The step in activation between target and discard steps. The enemy figure attacks the character. This simply means an opposed skill test of any attribute that matches the attribute of the initiating card. Difficulty is the number next to the attack strength or bang icon. So what happens now, because the scrapper will doesn't he want to, I think we need enemy activation. Enemy turn. resolving. Well, it is clear that Ringr is targeted. If it cannot reach any character miniature, then it does nothing and ends its turn. That can't be right. Okay, enemy turn. Check the value on the threat card under the enemy's card to match it to the action in the enemy's card. That action will determine the enemy's speed, range and strength for activation as well as any special rules. Step 1 is move. If the enemy is shearing, do not move it. Otherwise move towards the nearest character until it enters the character space or until it has moved a number of spaces equal to its speed, whichever comes first. If multiple characters are equally close, you decide. It always costs 1 point of movement for an enemy to move across a solid red, blue or green line. So they cannot move past white. And then they target. If there are no characters within the enemy's range. So what happens is he will move 1, 2, 1, 2. So it will go there because it has movement here of 2. It has a range of 0 and it will attack and do 1 damage with Clobber. And after attacking, Ringr becomes rattled because he is not big. That's what happens. What will happen? It's on the post skill test to defend. Unfortunately, we have this for defense. But we have to beat not 5 plus, but 7. Well, we have only 4, which becomes 2. So we fail. We lose the cards and we gain a wound. Wounds. Yeah, wounds. Ringr has 4 health here. So he can only sustain a few more hits and then he just dies. So that is a wound. Alright. Well, the other one doesn't activate, and that's the end of the turn, which now includes enemies. There were no enemies before. 3, 4. Oh yeah, and after the enemy activates, his threat card is removed. We draw 4 cards. We have to shuffle the discard pile of action cards. 5. Which means that the scrapper will again activate, but next time, oh yeah, I mean, we should have taken the rattled thing, but it will do a pot shot. Yeah. So the rattled status, what does that mean? I think we have a problem with attacking, if I remember correctly. Yeah, status cards, rattled. You cannot play more than one action card into a skill test unless it is a defense skill test. We can remove it, but then we will have to do an opposing skill test of difficulty 4. And -1 for each other character on your space. I don't think enemies are called characters, so... yeah. The question is, of course, can we just get into the vending machine or something? I mean, nothing in the rules says that I can't move. So this guy is here, but I can simply go there if I want. Let's see. So we have 4 cards with 5 defense, but we cannot.